This is my fantasy journey, part 3 on Sports Talk with Jordan. This is last week's lineup, and instead of talking about each player, you can go watch my video on it, which I posted just a week ago. This is this week's lineup. I have mainly the same lineup except for a few minor changes. My changes mainly come with my offense, as I keep D'Ernest Johnson in and put in David Montgomery as Cordarrelle Patterson is out and was out for this week against the Patriots. I moved Mike Evans over to wide receiver and Ozuma to flex, keeping Jared Cook where he is. As Marquise Brown was diagnosed as out with an injury just earlier today. My defensive tackles are Fletcher Cox and Dean Larry. My defensive ends this week are Andrew Van Ginkel, and my defensive end number 2 is Marcus Davenport. I had him on my team earlier this year, put him onto the waivers. He was picked up, dropped, he was floating around for a little bit, but ultimately he's now back onto my team. Jerome Baker and Joe Schobert are on my team as my linebackers, along with Pete Werner, my fairly recent pickup. My cornerbacks are Marlon Humphrey and Levi Wallace, with Jamal Adams and Jordan Poyer playing safety. Carlton Davis is on the injured reserve along with Deshaun Elliott, the cornerback, and safety. My kicker is Tyler Bass. My punter is Lachlan Edwards. In this league, kickers and punters can be game breakers. My head coach is the Chiefs head coach, meaning when the Chiefs do well, so does the head coach. When they win, I get points, and they lose, I lose points. Also, when they score more points and have amazing accomplishments, that'll help me out. My bench and injured reserve are pretty much the same aside from injuries. The reason why Cordarrelle Patterson was not on my injured reserve was because at the time, before he was playing, he was listed as a game-time decision, but ultimately he was not playing, and I had no time to put him on to my injured reserve. But it's alright, as Russell Wilson, Marquise Brown, Carlton Davis, and Deshaun Elliott are there. I know Russell Wilson's no longer injured, but because I'm not making any transactions, I do not have to take him off my injured reserve just yet. I most likely will in the near future, though, but I might also trade one of my quarterbacks, as I do have 3, being Derek Carr, Russell Wilson, and Daniel Jones. So, 7-3, starting off 0-3. Hopefully I can make it 8-3, as I'm the number 5 team in the 20-man league. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.